So good morning everyone, and if you happen to come across this video on an afternoon or an evening, depending the time you're watching, a big welcome to all my followers and viewers on this YouTube channel. Please, as usual custom, do well to just give a thumbs up and do not forget to share this video to all Nigerians around you. Now, we all know that we are still in 2025 and journey to 2027 presidential election. All political parties, all politicians that have interest, most especially to become the president, has actually been putting all strengths together, making several plans to ensure that they win the 2027 presidential election. And as you know that we can only have one president. Now, there have been this lot of conversations going out there about the 2027 presidential election, which I want you to actually watch this video to the end and drop your own opinion about all of what played out in this video. Yeah, we all know in the 2020 election, INEC announced Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu as the winner of the election, and several controversies sparked out of that election result that has been announced in favor of Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu. Yes, I've actually done several videos on some of my platforms, and some of the comment I saw was that indeed several people want Atiku to be president, some want Peter Obi to be president, and some even preferred Omoyele Sowore as the president because of his ruggedity and several things he has done like that. But now, as you all know, currently we have Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu as the current president of the country. Yes, we all know we just have like 2 years to 2027 before the election will be conducted, and we will now know who will win the election. But there is this controversy and there is this argument being raised out there about who has the capacity to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yes, we all know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu tenacity and acumen in terms of track record, political track record, cannot be overrated, and several politicians do respect him for that. And even several political parties cannot hide from the fact that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not someone you can defeat easily. So you need to have a stronger system and stronger structure put together to ensure that he is defeated. But the question is, who then has what it takes to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Some of the opinion that Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi on the same ticket will actually defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Some of the opinion that Goodluck Jonathan, a former president before Muhammadu Buhari, actually has what it takes to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And several, suggestions is what people is actually raising out there. And to a number of you watching this video, who do you think has what it takes to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Yes, as you all know, APC is not going to just leave themselves and allow opponent party to actually defeat them. They too will actually put all system and structure to ensure that they retain in power even after 2027. Now that people are coming out and pointing out that Goodluck Jonathan has what it takes to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu, what is your opinion about that? Because some are saying the North should actually wait until 2031 after the South has completed their 8 years. Because before now, you know that in 2015, Muhammadu Buhari actually defeated Goodluck Jonathan, so he couldn't completed his term. So some of the opinion that Goodluck Jonathan should actually come back and complete his term so that the North can actually regain their power come 2031. But guys, let me leave you to the video. What is your thought about this, and who do you actually think has what it takes to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027? And do you think they can actually defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Guys, watch the video and drop your honest opinion at the comment section of the video.
Well, so far I am yet to see this report of the zoning committee. They have not yet submitted their report. So perhaps that will amount to putting the cart before the horse. Right. But be as it may, you are not far from the truth, because at the retreat that was held at the NAF Club, most of our big men in the party, Jerry Gana, all the rest, were talking about, moving the ticket to the South. Perhaps when it comes to NEC and for deliberation and decision of NEC, maybe the majority may carry but so far, no decision has been taken yet.
And do you think that's a smart decision, considering the president is from the south, and also the PDP has lost some ground in the southern part of the country to the APC and to the Labour Party?
Well, I am not against, movement from the north to the south or from the south to the north. But what I'm interested in is the justice of the matter, the equity and justice of the matter. When we talk about shifting of goalposts or shifting of positions, we have to look at the history of the PDP and look at which side of the country has been deliberately shortchanged within the PDP, not outside the PDP. If of the 16 years of PDP, how many years has the North actually performed there, and how many has the South performed? That is the question that should agitate our minds. Now, if we look at it only from the point that perhaps Buhari is from the North and he has taken 8 years, Buhari is not a member of our party. Most of our party people did not vote for him. So we do not recognize Buhari's rule as inclusive of that of the PDP. And as such, my take would have been to ensure that there is equity and fairness, that the thing should be zoned to the north. However, if the party decides that it is the south that is more convenient because of the slogan that is currently going on, that the south must complete its 8 years, blah blah, there is no any official allocation of time anywhere. Anybody can contest. This is democracy. This is open contest. But if the party insists that it is zoning it to the south, then perhaps, maybe my best choice will be to zone it to the south.
Right. Okay. There's a big conversation in the grapevine around certain movements. Now that Atiku is out of the picture, at least for the PDP, right? Peter Obi, we've been hearing some speculations here and there that the PDP is likely warning him back to say, listen, the coast is clear. You have a shot if the ticket is zoned to the south. We're also hearing a possible re-entry of former President Goodluck Jonathan back into the mix. What do you think about those speculations and whether or not they make sense for the PDP?
Well, for the PDP and for the North, those speculations could be true and they could be false. But be as it may, I will prefer that President Jonathan, takes the ticket. Not because I do not like Obi, but because that will ensure that the South will have completed their 4 years. When somebody is on the throne, you elect him. You can't pin him down and say, okay, you must do 4 years.
But Peter Obi is on record saying he can do 4 years and bow out.
Well, it's just a political talk, because
you don't trust him.
No, I don't. It's not about trusting him. The issue is, how are you sure that thing will materialize?
Yeah, but he said it.
No,
we expect that for a man who has a lot of stock in integrity, his word would be his bond.
What I'm taking is this way: the difference between somebody making a promise and somebody who is compelled by the law that he must live. Which one will you take? This one is compelled by the law. He does not need to make any promise. He has to go after 4 years. This one is making a promise. A promise can be kept and may not be kept. Either way. But on this one, you are sure that it must be kept. So for the North, I think Goodluck Jonathan is the best choice.
And how serious are you taking these speculations? Are they real, or are they just the imagination of people who just want to speculate?
Yeah, this is political permutations. They are not. They may be real or may not be real. But in politics, you don't say never say never. Anything can happen. Those people you think they will not come out. Those people who will say, But it is not because Peter Obi has been a member of our party. He has also been very close to Jonathan. So it's if he becomes the president, we are also confident that the pursuit of our party agenda will take stock, because he knows all the agenda. But the issue of who is who and who is what is merely, we are just making some,
testing the waters.
Yeah, we're not informed guesses. Trying to say, okay, this is what is likely to happen, and this is what is not likely to happen. But whatever happens, we still remain with the PDP.
What about the governors? Because so many of them, Governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, for instance, has said it openly multiple times that he can do the job if given the opportunity. Governor Sheyi Makinde has also, shown some sort of interest in becoming the flag bearer of the party. What is your reading of the body language, especially of those second-term governors who have been quite vocal about the intention to fill in the spot? I mean, you've had some very notable figures like Atiku Abubakar be the flag bearer the last 2 times, and he needs no introduction. Do you think like any of them, have the capacity to give PDP an edge in the election in 2027 if the Peter Obi and the Goodluck thing doesn't work out?
Well, you see, there is no politician at the moment from the north that you can say is greater than Atiku Abubakar in terms of followership, in terms of spread, in terms more so now that Buhari is no longer there. Northern sentiments and the issues surrounding Tinubu's re-election, the anger of the north and so forth, may work for him. But it depends on also who PDP is fielding. Now, if PDP is fielding somebody the north will accept, then it will be a battle of the titans. It will be a very strong battle, and I can assure you that the PDP is very poised, ready. Bala Mohammed is perfect, is okay. But Bala cannot, for instance, contest with Goodluck Jonathan because he considers him as his boss. And he still regards him right from then to now because Goodluck gave him a lifeline by making him Minister of the FCT, and removing him from Senator and making him Minister, and he has served as Minister of FCT.
The reports we're getting is that the whole Goodluck thing is a project that is quite personal to Governor Bala Mohammed. Do you think that makes sense?
Well, it does. It does make sense because Bala Mohammed is not somebody who is who betrays confidence and trust. He has been with Goodluck Jonathan. He has never wavered or shaken. So if the point is made that he is pursuing that, I will not say no. But I am not saying I'm confirming that that is what's happening. All I'm saying
that it doesn't surprise you.
It doesn't
if that is the case.
No, it will not. That will never surprise me because I know that Bala is a very loyal person, and when he wants to be stubborn, he can also be very stubborn.
Right. The PDP also, as part of the communique of the 101st NEC meeting, also gave a stern warning to some of its members who are flirting or even attending meetings, especially with the coalition. I mean, do you think that that is going to deter people who are still weighing their options about where to pitch their tent in 2027?
Well, in that respect, I find the PDP very complicit because you cannot allow some other people to be hobnobbing with the ruling political party and claiming to still be members of the political, and even making a commitment towards 2027 that we are standing with this political party, not your own, and you have not cautioned him. And the person or the people are now saying they do not even regret committing anti-party against the party openly, and there is no caution. Then it is those people who are hobnobbing that you are now cautioning. What is the meaning of that? It is better when you take a decision on those people who have already violated and are known violators, then the other people will be afraid. But if you don't take the decision on those ones, the other people you are trying to caution will say it's a joke because they know that if you touch them, they will now refer you to that.
Yeah, and you've made reference to people who you would put in the column of fifth columnists, so to say, within the PDP. Do you think the PDP can reorganize and bounce back with said individuals still within the PDP itself, knowing what the party is up to, being a part of the strategy to win in 2027?
You see, the fear within the PDP circle, and I'm telling you this one not with the top stakeholders, from the lower and bottom stakeholders. The thinking is that somebody has been sent to destabilize the PDP and weaken the party so that the ruling party can have an easy go in 2027. How that will play out is what we are looking at. But if you take a look at what happened at the 101 NEC meeting, there was a boycott. The Southeast boycotted the meeting. People like the governor of Enugu State was not there. The chairman of the BOT, Adolphus Wabara, was not there. The Senator Ben Obi was not there. And so are a handful of very important Southeast personalities. They were not there. So it's a boycott and it's a protest, which means there is a little bit of something that has not been resolved. And once that issue is resolved amicably, then I think we will not have no problem.
And what does the solution look like? Because clearly some of those individuals that you mentioned, they've given the PDP ultimatum months ago.
Yeah.
And it had to do with the position of the secretary of the party, right?
Yes.
Your convention is coming up this November. Do you think there's still room to navigate this difficult terrain where all these aggrieved parties, especially those who still have some sort of allegiance to the PDP, do you think there's room to settle those concerns at the convention?
Yes, I think the convention is intended to inject new blood, to bring new faces, and to bring new style of administration of the PDP.